and thanks for joining me. I'm at Knapton Bottom Lock, about to do another day's volunteering for the Canal and River Trust. Today we're going to be doing some more wash hole repairs opposite Knapton Narrowboats on the Oxford Canal. We start by making up some bags of aggregate and cement. These are mixed in the cement mixer and then poured into the Hessian bags. They're tied together and then they're transported to the work site by van. We start by making up the bags we're going to use to effect the repairs. We mix 10 aggregate or thereabouts to half a bag of cement. These are mixed in the cement mixer, then poured in the bags, and the bags are tied up. I hope it will give you a good idea of what is involved in making repairs to the towpath. In places the towpath falls away. This is sometimes to do with the wash from passing boats or from getting knocked, and where it falls away there can be hollows formed underneath the towpath. It can actually appear that the towpath is intact, but it can be hollow underneath, so obviously there's a risk of falling in or slipping if the ground gives way underneath your feet when you're walking. So it is important that these repairs are made. We've been working opposite Knapton Narrowboats where there was quite a length of towpath that needed some repair. It is a slow process. It's taken quite a few months to get to where we are today, but that length of towpath is nearly finished now. Once we had a sufficient number of bags, these were loaded into the van and taken round to the work site. There is a limit on how many you can carry because the bags are quite heavy, probably between 20 and 25 kilos, and the vans have a weight restriction, so that has to be obeyed. But I think we did 3 van trips altogether, and then we had lunch, and after lunch we set off and went to the work site opposite the Narrowboat Company and carried on with the work. present, the sacks are being prepared. It's 11 shovels of aggregate to half a bag of cement.
to get to chucking the bags through. Got it?
We're unloading the bags onto the towpath just up from Napton Narrowboats. You can see here where repairs have already been made and where we're about to start work. The wash hole has been cut out square, ready for the bags to be put onto the wall that is underneath the water. Well, we're down on the towpath, getting ready to do some further repairs. It's quite interesting what's been done already. I'll show you that first, then we'll get stuck in with today's work. This length of the towpath is in particularly bad shape and slopes down to the water, which is not ideal, and it will need a lot of bags to be made up to effect a sound repair. In the distance, marked by the arrow, you can see where we're about to start work. The bags are being placed on a wall beneath the water and will be built up until they are level with the towpath.
Some good ones here. Yep. Just feel where that one can go. I would say there. Yeah, it's how banks on the P. Yeah. I can move it up, can't I, to make it level?
Yeah, of course. Just do whatever you can.
Slightly open at the top there, but it's alright.
And then the next one next to it.
Yeah.
Same
just,
way?
Yeah,
Yeah,
same way.
just keep going that way. Brilliant.
Yeah,
But keeping it as close to the canal edge, so to speak, there as you can, because we can fill the backing quite easily.
Put it down, then I'll try and
mould it in there.
That's it. Yeah, you just have to follow the line.
Just follow the line of your wall.
You can just put a bag down there.
Yeah.
That's all you need. You need another, just another 2 or 3 bags. That's it.
shovel. Heads.
Smash it more at the front than at the back. You need to hit it down at the front, that's it.
The turf that has been cut away to level the towpath is now used to cover the bags. This will bed down and merge into the path, and in time the repair will be unnoticeable.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's good. Yeah, I'll stand on that.
Top man. There you go. Top.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
The hollow space behind the bags is filled using the aggregate cement mix poured out from one of the sacks.
This way, look.
No, it's just going to fall off again. You make it.
The area that has washed out is being squared up to make it easier when the next set of bags is put down. The turf cut out will be saved and used to cover over the new repair.
Okay. I'll lift it.
This is Colin, who is a volunteer like myself, and here we see him with Elliot and Dan, who are both Canal and River Trust employees. There'll be another group of volunteers coming tomorrow to work on this section. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that look dealing at the repair of wash holes. We started this morning at Knapton Bottom Lock, where there's a small CRT depot. We mixed the bags of cement and aggregate using the cement mixer. The bags were then loaded into the vans and brought over here. I think 3 journeys altogether were made with the bags. This afternoon we've put the bags into the water. In some places there is a small wall underneath on which the bags rest. In other places they've had to go to a greater depth. Towards the end there we were actually cutting out the sort of square of a wash hole to allow it to be filled in tomorrow. There'll be another working party tomorrow which I'm not involved with, but I've had an easy day I think compared with the others because I've done quite a lot of filming. But it's worth showing you. People are interested and I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. So many thanks for watching. I'll catch up with you later. Bye for now. Well, we're back 3 weeks later to do another wash hole repair. Elliot isn't with us on this occasion, so Dan is in the water. We had about 30 bags that we'd made up, and we used all of them on this one hole.